Hey, hello, and welcome to another edition of Like It Really Is with Maurice. You already know what it is. I am your host. We are in the building. How's everybody doing? Hope everyone's doing well. It's been a minute. I know it's been a minute. Um, just want to let everyone know that we are definitely going to be changing over to just YouTube. Anyone that wants to subscribe to the channel and see some of the footage, as it comes up, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's really important that you do that, because if you don't do that, then you'll see things like a day or so later. You know what I mean? But if you don't mind that, then that's cool. I still got love for you. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I hope everyone is well. Oh man, you saw the title, man. We're gonna get into it today, man, because there's a lot, going on in my head as far as the things that I'm seeing, as I go from day to day, you know, riding around, seeing what's happening in the streets of New York City, and there's a lot going on, a lot going on. It is a lot going on, man. As the title says, it says that everybody is not taking the same train, and that is so like real. I don't know if like you really get that title. Like everyone is not taking the same train. You know, like that saying before, like everyone is not on the same elevator. Some people's elevator goes halfway, and some other people's elevator goes a little bit higher, and some people go a little bit lower. Um, Everybody's not going the same direction that you're going. You know, some people are going to take the A train, some people are going to take the D train, some people are going to take the B train. And that goes for people that are in your life too, as well. You know what I mean? That goes for people in your life, people that you see and you communicate with on a day to day basis, um, people that you love and people that you hold dear to your heart. Everybody is not going in the same direction. So that brings the topic up, about the world that we live in today. I see a lot of kids, young kids right now, joining gangs. Yes, it's really bad out there with the kids joining gangs. I'm really got to tell you that. And you know, they're actually getting into it because there's a lot of pressure to get into it. There's a lot of peer pressure when it comes down to, what people are wearing and what you're capable of getting. Like if you remember back in the day, some of us could not afford to get the fly Jordans or the fly sneakers, that this that and the other. And so now, hence, the problem comes if the parent doesn't get that stuff, then we have a child that wants to, that feels out of place, and you feel that. And I've been that way too. I felt a little bit out of place. I had Dutch boy shoes. I had the big collar shirts. I didn't have all the name brands that I wanted to have with, so I kind of, felt out of place. So I get it. I get it. And so, but now we have these gangs. But see, gangs been around for a long time. And speaking of gangs, I want to give a shout out to the Black Spades, man. Black Spades, peace, love, and blessings. I ran into them this weekend, um, and last weekend, and I was just riding down the block, and I was like riding my bike, and I was just reminiscing to myself. I was saying, like, damn, like time just went fast. You know, things just changed. Like when I ride down 125th Street or 145th Street, or come down Lenox Avenue, I reminisce about how it used to be and how things that have changed. By the way, I just want to let you guys know there is a vault going across 125th Street. A vault. That's earthquake vault, that kind of thing. There's a that's where the vault is. So I just want to let you guys know that's other information that I got, from paying attention. Um, Also, there's a lot about New York City that we got to be careful about. That's a whole nother show in itself because they're saying that there's a chance that there's possibly going to be a massive flooding in New York City, or maybe there's going to be an earthquake. And just imagine if there's an earthquake. I'm thinking to myself, if there's an earthquake, where do you go? If you're in a structured building, a concrete building, an old building, those are the ones you got to watch out for. The old buildings. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about. Everybody's not getting on the same train. They're not. And let's put some things up. And let me start this off by um, putting some things up so that we can stay in communications. Now, this I have the phone lines up. It's charging up. Eventually, I'm going to have the phone lines opening up so that we can have a conversation about this because um, this is like it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of real to me. Like you know, um, everybody's not going in the same direction. Everybody's not going in the same direction. Sometimes we expect someone to love us and to like us, to want to be with us, and uh, everyone's not going in the same direction. You could be fooling yourself. You could be making a mistake, and you know, everybody's not going in the same direction. You know, um, you may have kids. The kids nowadays they wanna be out there. They wanna talk real fast. They wanna, they doing their thing. You know, but they're not really thinking, about the future and what they need to do for their future. You know, or how important it is to stay together as a whole unit. Anyway, listen. Let me give some respect to some young people that have supported me. If you want to call in, dial 917-936-1004. Let me just, Beverly's in the building. Hey, Bev, how's it going? Peace and love. Listen, and I also want to make an announcement. We're going to be doing Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Like, I feel bad because I'm not, I haven't made it on Monday, and then I forgot on Friday, and I think that is too much of a expectation. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it. We're going to do it like maybe twice a week. I don't know which day it will be, but I'm going to air. That's why I say to you guys, please go to YouTube, subscribe to this channel. You know what I'm saying? So that and ring that bell on the right hand side, and you will be the first person that will receive the videos as I upload them. So we definitely could use your support for sure. Yeah, listen. So everybody's not going on the same train. We're going to talk about that a little bit more, but we're going to do that when we come back. And I'm going to take a moment, take a break, take a minute to get my thought patterns together because I'm kind of discombobulated. I'm all over the place, but I knew I wanted to be here with you guys and have the conversation with you. You know what I mean? You know, everybody is not going on the same train. Everybody's not going on in the same direction. That's what we're talking about today. All right. So just sit back, relax. Let this song. I love this song, man. It's so French. It's so. Comment allez-vous? Je vais bien, bonsoir, parlez-vous français? It's so French, man. But I just love the groove to it, man. Like I think it's like a masterpiece. We got Flavio, man. Come on, let's give him a hand here and let's check out his stuff. Flavio, when will she smile?
Ferris wheel going round.
How does this go again?
Where will she smile? Nobody knows. Take a ride, take a chance. Nobody knows.
My heart do still hurt, it just might still sting from that one time fling. Flavio the space boy, remember the letters. We're never done with that phase, just hit me whenever. Never felt fresher, vintage the full dresser. Don't address any problems, baby, keep that sweater. Never knew hiding them would be much better. Never knew all the love could be much stress. Evil eye from the jacket, baby, don't get upset. Fuck your reason and the purpose to flex. The point of the passion is the message, not the money with fashion. So take a lesson, living life to just bless it.
Nobody knows.
Just gotta hold on, man.
Take a ride.
That's all you can do.
Take a chance.
Bye.
Nobody knows.
Never know, man.
Take a ride. Take a chance.
Yo, life together, memories I still treasure. Rainy day from St. Key, let's color some bad weather. Many ways I could see us still being together. Romantic MC, I'm the one that you want. I never front, I never front. My bars is never in cursive, my writing's weird. It's just multiple fonts, multiple viewers got multiple wants, multiple fans got multiple plans, and many groupies trying to see me, maybe kiss me and do it. Renowned, unique, it sounds crazy, but it's mad unique. Listen to the tune, cause that's the true me. Truly, my music sounds travel fast for me.
Where will she smile? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows, bro.
Take a ride, take a chance. Nobody knows.
That's the best part of life, trust me.
Take a ride, take a chance. Nobody knows. Take a ride, take a chance. I feel it.
All right, all right. Shout out to Flavio. That was Flavio and his music, man. You can check him out on YouTube, Spotify, all those channels, man. He's definitely doing his thing. So listen, I'm talking today. We're talking about, everyone is not going in the same direction. Everybody's not taking the same train. And as I go on in life and I start seeing things in like my travels and the people that I communicate with, I start to see that, the directions that people are going, the mindset that people have, the fact that people are really still lost a little bit in this pandemic, coming off of the pandemic, and people still have a sense of um, being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Um, this one young kid that I ran into, and he told me that he actually said he got jumped into the Bloods, and this young man, I really care about him. I care about where he's going, but he came up to me and he's doing the hand signs and everything, and I'm like, oh man, it's done. It's done for him. But I don't know whether he's savable, because once you're in the blood, you really you can, they say you can't get out, but I believe that you can get out of it. If you kind of move away, and not unless you have tattoos on your body that says certain things. Um, Sometimes what do you do as a parent, right? And you have a child that is in a gang, or just that he's a part of a gang. you know what do you do? How do you handle that kind of situation? And I'm not talking to the people that already know. I'm talking to the people, or I'm not talking to the people that don't have this. That Okay, let me just say it like this. This is for the people that are dealing with those kind of situations right now, or know someone that has that's going through that stuff right now. Hello, Barb. How you doing? Blessings and love to you. Um, Special shout out to you, Barb. Okay, that's beautiful. It's great to see you guys again. Beverly and Barb is in the building. You know, yes, yes, yes. Beverly, we hope you are doing well and feeling well. Uh, yeah, I'm coming up on the day to get my surgery for my forehead here, and they're going to pop it, like pop Doctor Pimple Popper pops pimples, and that's what's about to happen to me. So I got to get ready for that day. That's on the 16th. I might have the cameras with me so you guys can see what it looks like to get a lymphoma bust out of your head. And I hope you have a good stomach. Anyway, all right. So listen, we were talking about everybody is not going on the same train. Everybody is not going on the same train. You're lucky. Some people are lucky to have a family, and your things are going well. Everybody's going in the right direction. You know, but we have a lot of broken families that that kind of need direction, and kind of need the young people kind of need a little support. You know, uh, but do we take the time out? Do we need to be putting so much energy into other people? That's the question. Message is okay. 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 So, all right. So, do we put our energy into other people's stuff? You know what I'm saying? Other people's problems, other people's situations. Call in. Tell me what you think. All right. Call in 917. We're going to open up the phone lines 917-936-1004, and tell me what you think about it. The comment, the title. Everybody's not going on the same train. Everybody's not going in the same direction. Tell me what you think about that. And when I'm talking about it, pertaining to, like, relationships too as well. Um, you know, Friendships, long-term friendships, that's people that you've known for years. Sometimes they leave and they're out, and they're somewhere in Florida somewhere, or Memphis somewhere, and a lot of your friends are in New York City, and you're in Memphis, and everybody is not taking the same train. And so where does that leave you? Do you stay around the people that you know? Is it good to have people that you know for years, and you can reminisce with those people? Like, what makes sense to you? Listen, I'm going to get these phone lines up, but I'm coming right back. All right, I'm coming right back, getting the phone lines up and ready. Thank you for that, love, for that. She says, thank you, Beverly, for that. Yeah, yeah. Definitely, I need the prayers and all of that stuff. I want to make sure that I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I think that um, somebody keeps telling me that I should have somebody with me. I keep saying that I don't need anybody with me. It should be a one, two, three, boom, bam, boom, and that's it. They're gonna cut it open and they're gonna split my head in half and then they're gonna sew it back up again. You know, one, two, three. But I don't think that I need somebody with me. What do you think? Do you think I should have somebody with me just in case? Do you think I should? Maybe I should. Maybe I should have like 5 people with me. What do you think? Yeah, I'm, I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna figure it out. But Barb says we will, and everything will be great. You know, it's all good. Pray for me. I appreciate it. You know, it's all the love. I appreciate it. Listen, guys, on this channel is a little bit different. We kind of talk about issues that are plaguing our communities, plaguing our world. You know, stuff that's real. Like, you know, we don't. Not, I don't want to talk about stuff that. So I don't want to talk about people. I don't want to get into gossip. You know, none of that kind of stuff. But this is like a home for people. Like, if you want to come, you want to have a conversation. You know, that kind of thing. That's what I'm about. You know, you want to talk about something that you're going through. You know, we could do that. You know what I'm saying? We could do that for sure. You know, because a lot of times we don't have outlets like this for us to actually, you know, if we going through something, you going through something, you know, you could actually talk about it. Yeah, she said, okay, Barb said, you definitely think I should take somebody with me? All right. Okay, well, I mean, there's definitely a thought. You know, hold on one second. Yeah, you know, I definitely is a thought, you know, so I don't know when the 16th is, but I'm just going to say this is that I'm going to definitely have to be ready for it. You know, the only thing that I'm like a little worried about is is that, you know, how are they going to, you know, are they going to give me a shot in my, are they going to numb my head up and then slice me? I don't know. That's the part, you know, I don't know. I guess I got to get past that one, you know. I got to get past that part, you know, that first initial stick. Like, what is that going to feel like, you know? So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, I'm trying to get this other line up and running right now, people. I'm trying to get this other line up and running so that we can get started. Yes, yes, yeah. So anyway, I guess we got to go to another commercial until I get these phone lines coming up. She says Barb says after every surgery, what she saying there, Barb? After every surgery, someone should be there to take you home. But I'm not getting any kind of sedative or anything like that. All right, I'm not getting no kind of, you know, I'm not getting nothing for that. You know, I'm just getting a needle to the brain, slice, and then they're gonna sew it up. Well, listen, I'm sure. Listen, anybody who wants to come with me to the slicing of my head, you can leave your information in the comments, and we can meet up in New York City. Maybe if you know, maybe we can go in there with a whole bunch of people, some real support. I appreciate you. All right, so listen. She says somebody's on Facebook. Let me go to Facebook because I always forget about Facebook. But I don't forget about Facebook because we are on Facebook. I want to give a shout out to all my people in YO Yonkers. You know, all of my people, all my friends. You know what I'm saying? Ernest Dublin. Peace and blessings to Ernest Dublin. Everybody out there in the Bronx, Burnside. All of my homies, man. You know, just love is love all day long. I also wanted to show y'all something. Maybe we can. I don't know if I can get this up on the screen. Let me see if I can get this up on the screen. Let me download it first. I'm gonna download it and then I'll get it on the screen. All right. So we'll come back with that. But everybody's not going on the same train. You know, everybody's not going in the same direction, and we got to really start to realize that. Like especially when we make choices of people that we want to be with. You want to be with somebody. Y'all got to be on the same. You know, it's not on the same path, but you have to have some of the same. You know, goals and aspirations. You don't want somebody that is you're up and they're down, and they're holding you down. You know, you want to be in a relationship that you could grow and you can grow together if possible. I mean, that's the main goal is to grow together. You know, but I'm gonna tell you something. I was hanging out. I went to I was in, and a lot of people you already seen this already. One second. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a strike for that one, but I'll probably I'll cut the volume like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little shot of people of my people, the Black Spades. I ran into them yesterday, man, or the day before yesterday. I was just coming down like Adam Clayton Powell Boulevard or whatever, and I ran into these brothers, and they was like, um, "I that guy looks like Bam Bam," and I don't remember people calling me Bam Bam, but there's a possibility back in the days. They used to say that, but Bamboo was the name that they used to call me. Um, and so I would say that I was affiliated at some point in time with the Black Spades, you know, and my brother too, over there in Washington Avenue in the Bronx. So so I go past these people on the street, and not only that, they know the movie B Street again, hip hop movie, a classic. Something that's always going to be on TV for years to come. I can always go and show my kids. Your father was in the movie that just changed everything. You know what I mean? Beach Street really was a historical movie, a classic movie, hands down. You know, I don't think that. I mean, you have Break In and all those other movies and stuff like that, but I don't know if they all are, in comparison with or better than this movie B Street. So what I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna like play some of these videos. I know people that's on Facebook, you probably already saw this stuff already, but I'm just gonna show a little bit of it. I'm not gonna go too crazy with it, you know. I just want to let you know that that the Black Spades are out there. Actually, I have to call the guy now because me and him, he just called me. I told him I'm going to call him back. They want to come get together and they want to do some things. They was feeding people out there, and they was just looking out for people. And I think that's real. I think that's what's up. I really 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 like that. I like people that do for other people. You know what I mean? I think people, you're gonna get your blessings when you do for others. Just think about yourself. People that think about themselves, I don't know. I don't know what to say to you. All right, listen. All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it, and let's make it happen. I have all this stuff on my computer. All right, so listen, we'll be right back right after this. Let me put some music on. This song right here is from Little Legend, another young person that has music and he is doing his thing. I support him in everything that he does. Little Legend, he's from the Bronx. YO, young people, man. I support them. So if you got music out there and you want to put it on the show and you want to, showcase your music, this is the place to do it. All right, we'll be right back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Checkmate by Little Legend.
Shout out to Gary B. He killed this one. I like this. Yeah. I love being underestimated. That mean my skill level's higher than they anticipated. And when I speak out the competition, intimidated. Make them disappear, turn to dust like they disintegrated. Forget about them like they ain't even participated. My style can't be copied or imitated. These dudes out here wanna stay and follow the latest. I'm trying to stay from traces cause I wanna be the greatest. So the legend legacy will never erase. Wanted it better in your heart, so it's never replaced. Gaining knowledge, so being ignorant is never the case. Never look it down, cause up is always better to face. Shallow ones always looking for that cheddar to chase. Can't build from the top, gotta remember the base. Make excuses for not doing just to better their case. I keep cooking cause my own is always better to taste. And I'm hungry for it, can't you hear my stomach growling? Trying to tame your boy so you know that I'll be wildin'. These dudes is lame, their goal is just a couple thousand. These dudes to change just to see that money piling. They'll take the gold for their soul and they'll say they got the Midas touch. I don't think those people's life is bright enough. I don't think those people value life enough. I could change your life with the lightest touch. I just wanna be influential. The same dudes you influence making moves against you. Until you stuck with no moves like a checkmate. And then they wanna copy off you like a template. I don't blame them for it, yeah, I understand it. And I foresaw the whole thing like I'm the one who planned it. When they started hating, that's when the seed was planted. And then I water it, then you'll see how it expanded. I'm talking about the influence. I've been doing this for y'all was even into it. Funny how my grind can make another work. I'm making moves over here that's making others learn. I'm making moves over here that's making others learn. Had to say it 2 times like I'm Lil Durk. Had to kill a few times, y'all ain't get the first. This that type of thing to make the haters hurt. They try to overpower you, but it ain't how many, it's about them power moves. One step to get to the top of the tower moves. They be stepping in silence, but I'm making louder moves. Haters got a bad taste in their mouth, them sour moves. We ain't never scared, we ain't with them coward moves. Them numbers stay still, we be making ours move. And the plan so good, they try to copy our moves. The plan to build an empire and make it rain forever. Short-term raps looking for temporary cheddar. Doing anything to get temporarily better. I just wanna shine out occasional on the regular. You see your man potential when putting them under pressure. Some gon' crack, you might see him in a stretcher. Believe in yourself, gotta be your biggest investor. I'm teaching all these rappers, they calling me the professor. Gotta keep it going, no time for a rest break. It could get you stuck with no moves like a checkmate. Me dropping the tapes, a win-win thing. And I'm about to reign forever like I've been king.
For the culture, young people. You know, we always try to support the young people because, you know, right now I think they've lost a little bit, and I think that they need like a lot of support on different levels. So I am totally for supporting young people in what they do. Now, the direction that they're going and how they doing it. Okay, all right. So listen, let me bring that one down. Let me bring that one down for a second. All right, so okay, all right. We having so many technical difficulties. It's not even funny. Anyway, Barb, Bev, how are y'all doing today, man? Let me look at the comments and see what you guys are saying. Let's see what you're saying. Oh, spoiled princess with a heart. She's back. Oh, okay. How you doing, spoiled princess with a heart? How's it going? Blessings. And Barb says, let me just go and talk to my friends for a minute. Give me a second. All right. All right. So she says, Beverly says, good luck on the procedures. Thank you so much. I appreciate for that. Appreciate you for that. I must be tongue tied today. All right. I see I'm gonna get some prayers there. I appreciate y'all, and I'm definitely gonna take somebody with me. And I'm definitely gonna do that. Um, Slicing your head is a surgery. That's funny. Yeah, well, slicing the head is not a surgery. It's a cut, and it's not really a surgery. But you know, people get scared. They think that anything can happen. Small things can turn into big things. Spoiled Princess says, "Thank you. Pray you're gonna be praying for me. I appreciate you. Best wishes and prayers with the surgery, Maurice. Just stopping in. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yes. Yeah. Let me. I'm working on getting the phone up right as we talk. Right. So every time I that's why I had my head down because I was trying to get the phone up and running, and it seems that it wants to give me another problem. But listen, I'm not stressing that kind of stuff. I'm not stressing that stuff. I'm just going to, if I actually have it, but it's actually giving me a little bit of a problem. So I don't even know if I'll have the phone lines up as of today. But yeah, it was a nice thought, right, y'all? As you can see, I'm burning up behind these bright lights. Barb, my voice coming in and out. So okay, all right. You got spoiled princess in the hardback. Yes, I hope all is well, everybody. I haven't seen everybody in such a, well, not everybody in such a long time. I haven't spoken on this platform for a minute. It's probably because I'm extra busy and I'm extra burning up here. Extra busy and extra burning up. All right, so listen, let me just throw this up real quick.
Yeah, man, it was rough. I said my. I was.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Right. That definitely is not the one.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take that
You
down.
know,
Oh, wait, what's that at the end? At the end,
let's get it like this. All
the
of the
people.
peoples, all the crew, the whole crew.
That's the black
We in it.
space.
We in there. Rocking. All right, all right.
That's me
That's
in the
what's
black.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to the Black Space, man. I gotta hit my man back, man, because he was telling me that he wanted to do some stuff. Uh, I'm having a problem with this phone. Ain't that a mess? There goes shame. And I wanted to talk to y'all too. I know Barb would have called. I know you, Barb. You would have called. I appreciate you. Yeah, yeah. Special shout out to everybody on Facebook. Much love to y'all, man. I just wanted to show face, man. I just wanted to show face. I just want to let you know that there's things coming up. There's big things coming up. Some people, they fall off and they don't really pay attention to what's going on the platform. Minds, but I'm asking everyone to just stay tuned. We got some really good stuff, real good stuff coming up, and I want you to be a part of it. So just tell your friends, hit the smash that like button. Smash the like button. We got a lot of things coming up. But everything takes time. In order to get it all together, it takes time. And I intend to get it together one way or another. I'm not going to stop. But I'm not. Look, I got the background. I got background noises. They got the fire department, the police department. You know, it's hilarious. Hilarious. All right. Anyway, y'all, listen. All right. I see y'all up there. The weather in New York City. Wow. Man, the weather in New York City, Barb. Uh, we had a heat wave here in California. Oh, you had a heat wave in California. Okay. Well, up here, it's been pretty nice, actually, to tell you the truth. We've had some rain the last couple of days, and it's really kind of um, it's kind of been a little achy, a little achy. It's not really hot, and isn't, but it was kind of cold. Honestly, it was kind of cold. But for the most part, we got the good weather. And I keep thinking to myself, like, why don't New York get all that stuff you guys are getting out there? And I'm thinking that this place is the safe spot, the safe zone right here, right? Nothing really happens in New York City, right? And this is like I said, people, everybody's not on the same train, you know, uh, because some people will stay in New York City, and some people will move all the way out to the south. Now, for me, I don't know about moving out to the south, because there's too many hurricanes, there's too many twisters, there's too much weather conditions. You know, Staying in New York City is a little bit better for me. It's a little bit better for me. Barb says, I will call in, but I don't want you to get sick of me. Haha, no, I'm never going to get sick of you. Never going to get sick of y'all. I appreciate you guys for popping in and being a part of, all this stuff that we're trying to do here. Some people was asking me a question about Wendy and how is she doing. Um, I really can honestly tell you I don't know. I don't know. Um, I have been. Um, I went to her house. You know, I missed her. We definitely missed each other. But how she's doing, you probably would know more than I would know right now if you watched some blogs, because people that are standing in front of her door waiting for her to come out and waiting for her to, waiting to see what condition she's in so they can get her on film. Those are the people that are in front of her building. And I'm just not that kind of a, individual. I don't just be, um, doing that. But as far as um, what she's going through, listen, she's going through a lot of stuff. And I know that there's a lot of people that have heavy hearts, and they feel that, why Wendy is going through this, uh, will she be able to come out of it? Uh, what's the future look like? Um, I think that the universe, right, has control of that. I think that the universe has control of that, because when you put things out into the air, the universe takes care of those kinds of situations. If you push positive, if you have a good heart and you've been pushing positive, and you've been, you have done good for people, you've done good to help people, this kind of stuff, the universe will handle you in those situations. And I hope for the best, and I pray for the best for anybody that's in my family, or anybody that is, going through a struggle. And I pray that they make it through their struggle. But everybody has to go through their struggle in order to be able to be a better person. What you saying, Barb? Barb says we are all taking different trains. Sometimes it's a struggle in relationships or situationships. Haha, to be the same on the same train, but you just have to hope of one, hop off one and get on another train. That is definitely a fact. It is definitely a fact. I feel that in relationships, sometimes you find yourself just adapting to people, just being there, just adapting to their lifestyle, and you're not able to actually go in the direction that you want to go because you're kind of locked into this situation. And that's a great example for someone that's staying stagnant and not able to go in the direction that they want to go. But when you find a person that is able, that y'all want the same things and y'all are trying to reach the same goals, and that is, there's nothing more beautiful in the world than that. You know, you know. Sometimes people can feel like they make other people, or they feel like they can control it. I don't know. Some people have a control issue, and they 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 want you to go on this in this direction with them. They want you to go on this ride with them, but we don't really realize that that ride can lead us in. It's not really the ride that we where we want to go. It's not the direction that we want to go. And I don't know. I just think that it's important that we understand that. I mean, if you really go deep into it, like, even if you have a relative, a parent, or you have a brother, that wants to move to California, where you are, Barb, and the other brother's like, nah, I'm gonna stay in New York because this is where I'm comfortable at. This is, I got bodegas and stores next to me. I like a little bit of gunshots, in the middle of the night, you know. But the other brother is like, no, I want to go and I want to see, Atlanta. I want to move to Atlanta. I want to, go to another level. Um, and then, it's the separation, you know, it's a separation and leaving people. I guess I would say leaving people because, say, if that brother went to Cali and then the other brother stayed in New York, it's like a distance. And sometimes people don't understand that people are not getting on the same train. Everybody is not going on the same train. Everybody's dream is not, my dream is not your dream. All right, what do we got here? Yes, Beverly said the weather is humid. Uh-huh. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're right. That's right, Bev. Tell her we don't never get sick of hearing from you. Because it's the support that you give that goes a long way. There's a lot of people that are in the background that we used to frequent, and we used to have conversations, and stuff like that. But it's okay. We did have our problems, and people do have problems, and I'm not really one to stay stuck on stupid and stay in that one way. You just have to understand me, and I have to understand you, right? And there has to be a certain amount of respect there. You know what I mean? So we can get along. This is not the channel for you to cause drama, to start drama, to bring problems to this channel. This channel is therapy. This channel is here for us to have the conversation. Now, if my phone was working, I'd have you guys call in. You know what I mean? But right now, due to technical difficulties, I can't do that. But if you were, still, you can come into the chat room on YouTube, and you can actually talk to me. Or if you're on Facebook, you can speak your piece. What do you think about people not going on the same train? People is not going in the same direction that you're going. What do you think about that? Type something. Type something in the chats, whether it's on Facebook or on YouTube, wherever, and tell me what you think about that. Have you ever experienced that? People are not going in the same direction as you. Do you witness that in your life? Have you witnessed that? Let's have the conversation because these are the conversations that some of these young people really need to really hear because who is teaching them? Who is guiding them? You know what I'm saying? Barb says, I'm experiencing it now. Who is teaching the young people? Who's giving them advice? Who's letting them know that, yo, listen, this is the way that, this is kind of a way, something that you could think about. Now, I'm not one to push myself on anybody. This is something that you come to this channel and you say, okay, well, you know what? And I like what he said about that. I like what he said about that. Oh, I didn't like what he said about that. Okay, so you take the good and you take the good and you let that good work for you, and you take the bad and you know what I'm saying? You leave the bad. Stop. Don't take everything that I say and say that's the end all be all. It's not the end all be all. I'm here speaking from my experiences. I'm speaking because I went through struggles in my life and I survived struggles in my life. And I'm here today as a survivor, letting you know that I made it. I made it through. And so there's somebody out there that is struggling or maybe having a problem in a relationship. You don't, it just doesn't work out. You're not thinking the same. You're not, what I'm saying? So this is the channel where you come, and we have that conversation, man or woman. We could talk this out. You know what I'm saying? We just got to come together. That's all that is. That's right. Anyway, I'm coming up on my hour, coming up on my hour that I usually, I usually am out here, doing my thing for about an hour, and then I'll just like get up off of here. But like I said, I just wanted to come in and just, to let you guys know that we're not all going on the same train. We're not. We're not all going on the same train. There's a lot of things that's different in this world today. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of not knowing what's going to happen in the future with a lot of different things with the young people. I feel for them because this has got to be traumatizing for them to be alive in this world today and seeing what their friends are doing. And a lot of young people are coming up to me and they're telling me that they don't even want to hang around their friends because the things that they're doing. So what do? They go and you see them dancing on 42nd Street. You see the kids dancing on 42nd Street, right? And they're dancing on 42nd Street because they're trying to get away from what's going on in the projects, in the Brooklyns, and in the Bronx. They don't want to be around that because that's where they sometimes will run into the gang people, and then they're easily influenced into becoming gang members. Yes. So I don't know. Like I'm not the gangs that we used to have before is not. Well, I can't say they're not the same. I think we did a lot more fighting hand in hand. Stuff like that. I mean, we had a purpose in what we did. I'm not saying there wasn't any activity, but um, there was activity. So listen, everybody has to find their way. Everybody has to find their way. And if you are stuck in one way and you're a person that can't change, I don't know. I don't know what to say to people like that because when you're stuck in one way and you don't change, then you're missing out on what's offered on the other side. You know what I mean? You're missing out on what is offered on the other side. And that's because we're stuck in our ways and we're stuck in our thinking. And I think that, we got to change from that, change our thinking. And we, laugh a little bit more, people laugh a little bit more. And then at the same time, be careful of what you're eating. You go out to these restaurants now, it's not a right time to go out to eat right now because everything is expensive. If you got it, then spend it. But we're in a different time right now. So um, I'm really, really I'm really taken back by the fact that this kid has been joined the blood gang, and from what I know is that there's going to be a time when this kid is going to have to show improve. There's going to be a time when he's going to have to um, get busy, and that's where the part comes when they get locked up because you do something that somebody else tells you to do, and then you wind up in jail. So everybody is not going on the same train. Everybody is not going on the same train. And I don't even think it would be right for everybody to go on the same train. But some trains that we're taking are definitely not the right train. And that train is leading young people and people into a dark place. So just like Barb says, get off that train. If you are on a train that's leading you down a dark path, then get off of that train. Get off of the train. Get off the train, wait for the next stop, and wait for the next train to come. All right? Because if you don't change, right? If you don't change, then you don't grow. You know what I mean? Everything works hand in hand. So just always remember that everybody's not going in the direction that you're going. And sometimes you have to break off from those people. You have to break off from those people because that train is definitely not the train you want to be on. Okay? Sometimes you say, well, damn, I don't have no friends. I'm lonely. What am I going to do? Yo, do something else, but don't go on that train. That train is definitely not for you. And even if it hurts sometimes you got to just get off the train and change the train. Because if somebody loves you, somebody that doesn't love you the way that you're supposed to be loved or care about you the way that you're supposed to be cared about, then you're wasting time. And nobody wants to waste time. Everybody's on a different train. There's people out here that have diseases, right? That they have AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, monkeypox, coronavirus. There's a lot of diseases out here. There's a lot of people out here that are just passing on this disease. They're passing on the disease, and they're in denial. When I say in denial, I don't mean in denial. They don't like the fact that they are infected, and everybody else can live their life clean. So what they do is they go on a path of destruction. everybody is not on the same train. Some people are on different trains. Those people that have those diseases, it's easy to catch it, but it's hard to get rid of it. It's easy to get arrested, but it's hard to get out. Does that make sense? I hope so. Because we have to make a change somewhere in our lives. We have to make a change as individuals. We have to make a change as young people. Young people are looking at their spouse, their peers, and they don't even want to deal with them. We have to make a change. Adults, I don't know what men are. They have a certain way about how they carry themselves. Women, you don't know if they're real, they're fake. They wear all this makeup, and then knowing that when they go home later on, it has to wash off. And the person that you might have just met has to see your real face at some point in time. Everybody's not on the same train. Everybody's not on the same train. Everybody's not on the same train. Give me a simple girl. A simple girl with a good aura, a good energy. You know what I'm saying? With love. You know what I'm saying? Not no softy. Somebody that's someone that's scared of bugs. I don't like people that are scared of bugs. You just be a little adventurous. And I'm telling you, life can be so beautiful when you are able to change from being stuck in one way, and you turn yourself into a person that's capable of being flexible. It makes the relationship better. Right? Change is important. Change is very, very important, and that's definitely needed in this world today. I don't know what else to say about that, man, but I really would love to have somebody call in, but it must be a reason why. It must be a reason why that these phone lines are not up. There's a reason why. So I'm just gonna let it be what it be. But I'm gonna tell you something. Special shout outs again to the Black Spades. Special shout out to Valerie Simpson. Valerie Simpson. Special shout out to her. I know Valerie Simpson very much. She's a good friend of mine, right? And I wanted to share something with y'all, something that from my past of just being around Valerie Simpson, before. I just wanted to share it with you. Maybe you guys got a minute. You got a minute? 2 seconds? All right, let me share this footage that I got with you. This is Valerie Simpson. It's a little dark. It's at the Sugar Bar. All right, but we're going to get through it. It's a little dark, but we're going to get through it. All right, hang in there with me. Let's check it out. This is me. I'm at the Sugar Bar. Kelly was there, and please don't let me get started with that. I was there when R. Kelly was there. But anyway, let me play this. All right, just to let you know, she's right there in the front stage, right there. Somebody's gonna put a light on, and then you'll be able to see it. She's right in the front. This lady has energy. Valerie Simpson, she is amazing. Sorry, people, but I gotta take a break. I gotta take a break. Yes. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Chilling with Ashford and Simpson. Not Ashford Simpson, Valerie Simpson, doing our thing. I have to do a lot of editing on this one. But, excuse me, we're going to cut. Yeah, just wanted to share this little something with y'all. I got another one here. This one is a little bit more, hopefully this one's a little bit more clearer. Let's try this one here.
We go so far back, that's the truth. I started him when he wasn't big enough to play the piano. That's the truth. Now you've got everybody's job. Ain't nobody can get a gig. He's got it, you got it, and we're happy for you. Hey, I got all my sisters and my brothers with me.
Yeah, that was Valerie Simpson. Valerie Simpson. Shout out to Valerie, man. Valerie is a beautiful person. I mean, she is so supportive of a lot of stuff that I've done in the past, and it was nice just being able to hang out with her and just be in her presence. That place, that's where R. Kelly had he visited there one time, and they fed him. They fed him. They gave him stuffed shrimps. R. Kelly was eating stuffed shrimps, and they asked him to get up, and they asked him to do some songs and stuff like that. And I think think, I mean, I could pull that up too as well, but let me just, before I pull that one up, when R. Kelly was there, let me just go to this one. Here's another thing. This is Valerie Simpson. I'm at her bar. It's called a Sugar Bar. And it's a place where I don't know if they're still open. They should be still open, but that is the place where you go when you when you know how to sing. You know what I mean? When you know how to sing, you'll find the big singers there. Just giving you a heads up. Heads up. Okay, so that was a short one. Yeah, I'm trying to let you guys hear the footage or see the footage that I have with Valerie Simpson. Just to bring you down. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy Okay, that was a short one. Yeah, so these are like short clips of my little trip there with the lovely people there. I'm just trying to find one clip because I know that there was a. Happy, baby. Thank you, my love. All right. Yeah, so, all right. Anyway, that was just a couple of clips there. It seems like I can't find that right clip for that one, but just wanted to let y'all get a little glimpse of some of the stuff that I frequent. I try to get out there and try to make moves and rub elbows with professional people, and I'm trying to connect with professional people out there. That's why I said if you have any music or anything like that and you want to showcase it on this channel, feel free to give me a shout out. You can email me at any time. My email is right there. It should be right there, or I will definitely put it up so that you can definitely see that. You know what I mean? Let's try this real quick. I don't know if this is the like I said, Black Spades. When I was in Harlem, chilling with, just I was passing by. That's what I was doing, passing by, and I stopped, and people showed me love out of nowhere. I'm just riding my bike, just in my mind, thinking about Manhattan, thinking about Harlem back in the 1940s and 50s and how it was, and then all of a sudden I bump into these guys and they bring memories back for me, you know. All right, so this was yesterday. They got some music playing in the background. I don't really want to like showcase that. I don't want to get another strike because they're already out for me, down for blood. But this is the young edition of the Black Spades. These are the young kids that are a part of the Black Spades, and I'm going to be in contact with them and see if we can do some things, man, and get some things going on. Uh, yeah, but they told me, they said, man, if you need anything, you have any problems anywhere, any part of the state, man, listen, anywhere, just hit us up, and we there, I'm, I was just happy to know that these brothers still showed love for me. They still had, they knew me, and it let me know that a lot of the stuff that I did do, I made a lot of power moves. I made a lot of moves And you know, I'm just feeling good about that. Now, like I said, these are young kids. This is the younger edition. Shout out to the Black Spades in New Jersey, and it's Black Spades all over the country. So yeah, we all over the place, man. Special shout outs to the Savage Nomads, the Zulu Nation Incorporated, and you know, or every other organization that was out there that made a difference. You know, so yeah, yeah, I can't play that music, yo, but yeah, I was a little bent. I was a little bent, y'all. So I was a little tipsy. So I was talking a lot of stuff, a lot of smack. But let me put some of this stuff up here. Thank you so much, Beverly. Thank you very, very much for all the information that you definitely putting up. New generation Black Spades. You already know. Now I think where I was at, I was on 130 something. If you want to email me, my email is modebtiff@yahoo.com. Remember, we're not coming on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays anymore. We're gonna just come on. We're gonna come on twice a week and then random. You know what I mean? I don't want to have you all waiting for me, but that's why I said if you just subscribe to the channel, you'll be the first person to tap in. You know, and you'll get a lot of our videos. So just make sure you subscribe, all you newcomers, and then we're going to be having a giveaway, for all you for the 107 people who came into my channel. Yo, I love y'all, man. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you all this again. This channel, I'm not trying um, to monetize, and I won't be monetizing my channel. Just to be on the up and up with you guys. I'm not monetizing it, but I don't want to be on Facebook with all my YouTube listeners. I want to come off of Facebook and everybody to go to YouTube and subscribe. So I don't have to really be, broadcasting on Facebook. I don't want to broadcast on Facebook. So I just need y'all to just comply and then smash that like at the end of the show, or just do it right now. You got a minute? Just hit that like. You know what I'm saying? Show some love. Drop it on there. Hit that like, man. Show some love, and we appreciate it. It goes a long way. You know. Now this guy here, right? He was saying to me how it was important for to see me, and that was real nice of him. You know what I'm saying? So let me turn that up a little bit. I can turn this up.
Man. They said we know who you are. Out of the powerful, man. I'm just passing through. I see people with the black spades jackets on, and I come over and they like, yeah, we having a celebration. Though this guy, yo, you look like Bam Bam. I was like, yo, well, my name is Bamboo. It ain't Bamboo. Come on, man. They said we know who you are. Out of the nowhere. Listen, man, listen. Yo, I like that, man. I like to see that, man. The next generation, baby, boy. Yo, that feels good. Woo! That feels good. That feels good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people didn't die in vain. You know what I'm saying? And like, the struggle that we went through back in the days wasn't for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, buildings were burned down. We was. Come on, man. Don't let me get started, man. Don't let me get started, man. You already know. Now, yeah. That's it. Yeah. And we gotta embrace that shit. Yeah, we gotta look out for each other and like come around. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like support each other, like, cause a lot of is a boost. It's like, oh shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a boost, man. Yeah. And each other, you see this, you'll say the same thing about everybody else. Yeah. For y'all, you're seeing me. Like I've been doing a lot of traveling, doing movies, stuff like that, still out there in the grind. But just to see y'all stop through, see y'all with the jackets, you're still out here, man, doing your thing, man. It's like, yo, That just brings like a whole bunch of
So they was youngest out
Yeah,
here.
man.
Youngest that ride for real.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I heard they all over the place though.
Yeah.
I heard this is not the only, you know what I'm saying? I heard. So when
It lets us know that, like you said, the work you put in, not in vain.
Right.
It's not over.
It's not in vain.
And in the 80s or whatever the fuck.
That's a fact.
That shit just took on a whole
A whole
life.
nother, yeah, man.
It's still going.
Yeah, man. We gotta stay connected though, man. Give me your number too, man. Before I leave out of here.
Before you leave out
Yeah, I'm gonna get your number. I'm gonna get everybody's number, man, because I'm gonna stay in contact.
Yeah.
I wanna be more.
All
I wanna
right,
be more
so-
visible.
Yeah.
You know, my cousin is Wendy Williams.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, I try to support people, like I said, and it's all good, you know, seeing them and being, you know, in their presence and seeing them after all this time, and if they're still out there doing their thing. So special shout out to the Black Spades, man. Special shout outs to them. Listen, I think that about wraps it up for today. You know, I'm you know, we talked about, you know, not being on the same train. Everybody's not taking the same train, you know, and it's true, you know. So we have to figure out, where are you going? What train are you getting on? Are you going in the train that's the destructive train, the one that's not the C, the D, um, but it's the I can't even say what number train goes to hell? You know, what train are you taking? Are you taking a train to hell? Are you taking a train that's going to take your life down a road where there is no return? Do you know what you're doing? Do you know when you go into a gang and you join that gang nowadays, do you know what you're doing? Do you realize what you've done? You've put a bullet on your head. You put a bullet on your head. And the only way that you'll be able to get out of that is if you leave and start a whole new life. What train are you getting on? Are you going to change? Are you changing for the better? Are we changing, you know, are we making change because we want to grow? The only way you're going to grow is if you change. And you got to remember that. You don't have to. I'm suggesting it. Because there's somebody out there that's stuck in their ways. Stuck in that way. Stuck on stupid. And they can't go to the next level because they don't want to change. Well, I'm about change. I'm going to change this bump on my head, right? I'm going to change the way I communicate with people. I'm going to change I'm going to change like how I get upset, because, sometimes we get upset and we go off on people and, for no reason, I have to step back and take a look and think before I react. Think before you react. It's better to respond and then to react, because when you react, then a whole another person comes out. If you're dealing with this kind of stuff right now, my heart goes out for you. And I'm sorry the phone lines are not up, and I know that you probably got something on your heart that you want to talk about. But you know what? We're going to have some conversations. You already know. If you're on my channel, you already know how we talk, how we get down. One thing can lead to another. One thing can pertain to another. And we're off to the races with conversation. Right now, you can't call in. I'm so sorry. But trust me, we're going to get the phone lines together. I just really wanted to be here and be a part of your lives and just talk to you more and let you know that we did not die. We just multiply. And we're not going anywhere. This channel is going to stay on top of his grind from here to eternity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say that I'm going to be here when the tsunami is coming. Okay? I'm not saying that I'm going to be here when there's water flooding in Manhattan. No. I'm not saying that I'm going to be here when this building or earthquake hits this place, and I'm not going to be here. Okay? I just want to let you know that right now before we even go any further. I am not going to be here. This is not the show where the guy, the ship is sinking, and there's people playing the violin. No, that's not. I'm getting off the boat before everybody else, and if I have to, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but I'm going to be in line, waiting to get off the boat, not playing Tchaikovsky, and as the boat goes down. So anyway, that's about it. Listen, be thankful and grateful for everything that you got, because you never know when things are going to change in your life. You never know when things turn different. So just be grateful and thankful for everything that you have, and thank you for tuning in to the show. I appreciate you, Beverly. I appreciate you, Spoiled Princess with a Heart. Barb, thank you so much. And for the people that's out there in the background that I know, and you know me, let me say this to you. Love is love. Love is always going to be love, right? But the question is that, see, I'm able to say that, but are you able to say that? Are you able to change from your old ways, from your ways, and be different? Are you able to do that? You're standing in the back, not being heard, not talking, not communicating, not being verbal. This is not that channel. This is not that channel that talks about people. This is the channel that we work it out. We tell it like it really is. So why didn't you guys subscribe? Why didn't you hit that like button? I'm not getting any money, and I won't be getting any money. And there's a reason why. But everything is not all about money. Everything is not all about money. I think the message is important. The message is what's important that we need to get out there. And it may be a message to the people out in the world, or maybe a message to people that's close to me. But all I know is the message. All right? So remember, be thankful and grateful for everything that you have, because you never know, man. You don't know when somebody's gonna pass away. You know what I'm saying? Right now, y'all, you live in life, and there's people dying of COVID, and they're not spending time with their people, the people that they love. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's on a different train. What train are you on? Be grateful and thankful for everything that you got. See you the next time on the next show. Have a great day. Beverly, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Have a great day. This is Like It Really Is with Maurice. Until next time, peace.
Salute, kid. Always. Always thankful and grateful. Let me stay blessed. You heard? So blessed. So are you. Yeah. I love myself, I love my life, I love my kids, I love my wife, I'm positive, I try to do what's right. I respect darkness, but rather live in light. Yo, I love my fam, I love my mom, I love my community, I love God, I love unity. He died for you and me. I always be thankful and grateful. Wouldn't you be? Sing it, Queen.